Transferring data with Globus. Now that we've set up our environment and know our way around, it's time to start transferring our files into Sockeye for analysis and then back out as necessary. There are several ways that this can be done, each of which has their own advantages. In this video, I'll be talking about Globus, which is a fast and secure way to transfer large amounts of files between machines, but noting that we also have videos on transferring data with FileZilla and Secure Copy, or SCP, links to which can be found in the video notes. To get started, Globus is an application that specializes in the transfer of large amounts of files between two machines, either through the web or command line interface, and provides the option to encrypt transfers to ensure data security. In this video, I'll just be covering the web app, but for more information on Globus CLI, please see the video notes. In order to set up transfers, Globus utilizes what it calls endpoints, which can be your personal computer, a remote computing cluster like Sockeye, a data repository, and various other computing machines around the globe. In this video, we'll focus on transferring data between your personal computer and Sockeye, noting that Globus can be used for a variety of other functions. To get started with Globus, you can pull up your internet browser and go to globus.org. Once you have arrived at the Globus landing page, click the Login button at the top right-hand side of the page. To begin the login process, click on the drop-down list of institutions and select University of British Columbia. Once you have done that, you can click Continue. You'll then be prompted to enter your CWL and password. After doing so, you'll be prompted to select an option for the Duo two-factor authentication. After selecting an authentication method that you'll receive on your phone, you'll be good to go. When you first arrive at the Globus page, you'll see two main text panes in the center of the screen. The collection pane refers to a discoverable access point that allows data to be transferred through a file transfer protocol. The path pane refers to the file path of a directory within the collection. To set up your Sockeye allocation as an endpoint, you'll click on the collection search pane and type UBC ARC, hashtag or # Sockeye. After typing this, click on the Sockeye option that appears below. When connecting to Sockeye for the first time, you'll need to authenticate your identity. You can do so by clicking the Continue button in the center of the screen. After doing this, you'll be prompted to select an identity from UBC, which can be done by selecting the links below. You'll then be moved to sign in with your CWL, and after doing this, you'll be connected to Sockeye. By default, you'll be brought to your home directory, the contents of which can be seen in the window below. To navigate to different directories within your allocation, you can click on the directory folders that are displayed in the window, or type the specific directory you would like to access in the path pane. After having set up Sockeye as an endpoint with Globus, the next step will be to connect your personal computer. In order to do this, you'll click on the middle icon in the panel selections at the top right of the screen to open a second panel in the File Manager. After doing this, you'll see another window open with a collection and path text pane. Click on the collection pane, and it'll bring you to a screen that shows the collections that you have recently visited. Sitting next to the Recent tab, you'll see the Bookmarks tab, which you'll then click to select. On this page, you'll see an option to Get Globus Connect Personal, which is a way to move data to and from your personal computer, and you can go ahead and click this. This will then bring you to a screen where you'll be prompted to download Globus Connect Personal for the operating system that you're using, and then follow along with those prompts to complete the download. Once downloaded, you'll be prompted to log in to Globus Connect Personal. Because you've already logged in, you won't need to enter your password, but you will need to create a label to name your personal computer. And after having reviewed and being okay with the terms of service and privacy policy, you can click Allow. Once this is complete, your successful login will be confirmed. Now you can continue setting up Globus Connect Personal. In the connection details, the first detail is your owner identity, which will be your UBC CWL at ubc.ca. If there's a different identity listed in the box, such as a Gmail address, this is because you've logged into Globus previously, and you'll need to update this information to match your UBC credentials. You can then enter a collection name for the endpoint. In this case, because the collection is your personal computer, it's helpful to give it a name that makes this obvious, but we'll leave the naming up to you. Optionally, you may provide a description of the collection in the description field. Finally, if you're using Globus to transfer sensitive data, such as protected health information or controlled unclassified information, you may wish to select the High Assurance option for your collection. While the description of this feature is beyond the scope of this video, you can read more about Globus High Assurance via a link in the notes section. Once you've returned to the Globus web app, click the search box on the right side of the screen in the Collection tab. You'll now see that your personal computer has been set up as a collection, and you can select this by clicking on it. After selecting your personal computer, you'll be brought back to the Globus File Manager, and you will see all your directories and files on Sockeye in the left pane, and all the directories and files on your personal computer in the right pane. To transfer data from your computer to Sockeye, select the desired path you would like the data to be transferred to on Sockeye in the left pane, and then click on the directories or files you want to transfer from your computer in the right pane. You can then press the Start button on the right pane, and this will initiate your transfer. To transfer data from Sockeye to your computer, you can repeat the same process in reverse. Starting with the desired path you would like files to be transferred to on your personal computer on the right pane, and then selecting the files you would like to transfer from Sockeye on the left pane. Once you have done this, you can press the Start button on the left pane, and this will initiate the transfer. And that marks the end of transferring data with Globus. As a quick recap, the topics we covered in this video were introducing Globus as an efficient way to transfer large amounts of files, connecting Sockeye with Globus, setting up your personal computer as a Globus endpoint, transferring files from your personal computer to Sockeye, and transferring files from Sockeye to your personal computer. As always, if you have any questions, please consult the technical user documentation, which can be found in the video notes. And don't ever hesitate to reach out to us at arc.support@ubc.ca.